Welcome to grass season and the first episode of Tennis Identity's Changeover, where we'll be talking tennis every week right here on Tennis Identity. I'm Carrie Fearman, and I'll be bringing you your weekly dose of tennis inspiration every Wednesday here at Tennis Identity. With visions of zebras still dancing in our heads, we're in the early days of grass court season, which means players are beginning to wear those tennis whites. Wimbledon, the pinnacle of white wearing, begins this year on June 27th, and then tennis fashion will once again reset before hard court season. We're looking forward to seeing what rolls out. Check out a sneak peek here at what big American John Isner will be wearing from Fila. Where in the world? WTA players are at the Aegon Classic in Birmingham, Great Britain, and at the Mallorca Open in Mallorca, Spain. ATP is at the Gary Weber Open in Halle, Germany, and the Aegon Championships in London. The buzz. Doping. Last week, a tribunal found Maria Sharapova guilty of unintentional doping, and the ITF has banned her from the game for 2 years. According to the ITF's decision report, it appears that Sharapova was aware that the substance she was taking did improve her performance. The ITF report says that in taking the medication, Sharapova knowingly and manifestly disregarded the risk of contravening the anti-doping rules and thus committed an intentional violation. Meldonium was not a banned substance during the 10 years that Sharapova took it, but because she did not disclose its use to her team, they weren't watching for it when it hit the banned list. It is interesting that Maria's sponsors pulled out or placed their sponsorship on hold prior to the release of the report, and then that some head of Nike have now reinstituted their support. Roger Federer is one of the more prominent players who has spoken out in favor of the ITF's decision. He agrees that there should be a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to doping of any kind. So, whose side are you on, Tennis Identity fans? Are you with Fed? Or do you think that perhaps this ruling was a bit harsh? Either way, this decision has etched a milestone into tennis that will likely go down in history. State of Roger and Rafa. Roger Federer came back to the courts after missing Roland Garros due to a back injury. Looks like he's feeling better though, as he reached the semifinals in Stuttgart, but then lost out to Dominic Thiem. Oh well, good to have you back on the court, Raj. Rafa, who pulled out of the French Open with a wrist injury, has said he's also going to be missing Wimbledon this year. Back together again. Old pals Andy Murray and Yvonne Lendl have decided to reunite. The two previously worked together for about 2 years, during which time Murray won the 2012 London Olympics gold medal and his 2 Grand Slam titles, the 2012 US Open and 2013 Wimbledon. Hopefully the success the pair saw in the past will also prevail in the future. Good luck, you two. All right, that's time. See you next week with more Changeover chat right here on tennisidentity.com, where we inspire your tennis game every day.